Hi, it's Mary. Talk to me Tuesday, Queen MLB. Talk to me Tuesday, June 29th, 2021. Just two things. One, the first is something that I made, and the second is something I want to talk about. There was an electric quilt challenge by Carrie Shell, and she kind of assigned us 2 blocks based on our birthday. So she didn't know what she was assigning us, but based on when our birthday is, we had to go search in EQ and find these 2 blocks. And then we needed to make a quilt from the 2 blocks, showing us how easy that was to do. Anyway, at the same time, Pineapple Fabric had announced, hi Henry, announced that their summer challenge, and their summer challenge was to buy, you have 2 choices, but one of them was to buy what they call a fabric trio, which is 3 fabrics, 1 yard of each, and then make something with that and submit it, and then you are in the running to win fabric. So I did buy 2 of the fabric trios. Here's one that I haven't started yet. These are kind of leaves with rain on it or something. And then these other 2, one is dragonflies and one is butterflies. Dragonflies, butterflies, leaves. This could be cute. They don't really match. They're not like the same colors. So I'm thinking of, they all almost have, this doesn't have black in it. They all almost have black in them. They all have a certain amount of orange, not necessarily the same orange. And so I'm thinking about this. But the first one, you can enter the contest as many times as you want. So the first one I did do, because I took Carrie's challenge and made it a 3-yard quilt. And 3 yards is an odd size, of course, because it's too big to be a baby, and it's not big enough to be anything that an adult could use. And so it comes out kind of a child's throw. So I'm going to show you this, and if the light behind me, I'm backlit, so I think that you can't see this. But anyway, here's my border. It's Minnie Mouse. 3 fabrics out of Minnie Mouse. There's my border. Here's my first block is right there, kind of from here to here. And then my second block is kind of from here to here. And they alternate, so it's just a really nice child-size throw. So that kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Hang on. Drop my butterflies. And I don't know if you could really see this, and so I'm going to put 3 photos in here. One is a close-up to see the blocks. One is like the blocks with the border, and then one's the whole thing. So I'll put that here. I also made this design. I took the blocks I was assigned, but I changed them to a size that would be AccuQuilt friendly, and this came together in like 2 hours because I cut it on AccuQuilt and sewed it together. And so it's a fun little fast and easy project. I don't know what I'm going to call the working title of the design is Easy Peasy Child's Throw. I don't know what I'm ultimately going to call it, because I can't call it Minnie Mouse because everybody's going to have their own fabric. This is Henry. He's growing. He's like twice the size he was, and he eats like a mountain lion, and he hunts anything that moves in my house, which is very, very little, but isn't he just adorable? And he's a sweetie, and he still sleeps on me and cuddles, and he's just the sweetest thing. Now, my brother has taken to calling him Hank, not in a good way, but anyway, that's his cameo for the day. So that's, I've been designing every day for months now. I'm designing between like 35 and 50 quilts a month. And so here's the plan. At the end of July, I will stop getting a paycheck. My choice. And I do have other income, but I need to replace that paycheck. I want to stay home and quilt all day, which I've been doing. My side gig's becoming my gig. So I started a company in January of 2019, thinking that in mid 2020 I would be ready to do this, and 2020 weirded out on me, and so the goal is now August 1 of 2021 that I will be long arming and selling patterns and selling quilts. And so I have an Etsy shop. There's nothing in it. I want to get some things in there by August 1, and I probably would need a website. So the name of my company is Woman Cave Design LLC, and if anybody has any great tips on websites, let me know. I did reserve my domain name in January of 2019, so I've had that this whole time. And I started but didn't finish a class on creating a website in WordPress twice. I've been studying every day. I've been studying techniques and all kinds of design things, and I feel like I've learned so much in the last 2.5 years of getting ready for this. And my designs have become, I think, much better, so more intricate without being more complicated. I do have, I'm hoping for a lot of passive income, like downloadable patterns, and the ones like this Minnie Mouse one will go on first thing. It's ready to go. I just need to finish quilting and binding the quilt, and then the pattern's ready. I'm still working on flowers on the wall. That one has kind of grown legs. It's I now have 12 flowers designed, and then there's a second series of the 12 where you take, each one is 4 pieces. It's the face of the flower, the stem, the leaf part, and then the roots. If you take the 2 middle pieces out and put the face on the roots, it makes these, instead of 16-inch blocks times 4, it's only 16 by 32, and they're these little stubby flowers with big old faces on them. And those are really cute. So that's a whole separate kind of line, and with the same 12, and those flowers are coming to me slower, but they're still coming. I thought I started with the idea of making 4, and I'm up to 12. And then there's a quilt. It might even be a free pattern that when you buy a pack of 4 of your choice, you can get the free pattern where you choose 2 of the flowers. I might have shown this to you guys. You choose 2 of the flowers and mix them up and turn them into a wall hanging. And what I picture is 2 of these hanging, 2 of the giant flowers, and then the wall hanging in the middle, and 2 of the giant flowers on the other side. The little ones are just an odd size, but they're just cute as heck. And so that's kind of the flowers. And then these things just come in my head, and so I haven't let myself start this yet, and it's not really at a stage yet where it has to come out. I get these designs that are so vivid and so controlling and dominating. I mean, I'm not nuts like I can't move until I do this. It's not that kind of thing. It's very, very subtle and back burnerish. But I do wake up and think, okay, now this has gotten to a point where if I don't get it designed, I'm going to lose it or it's going to fade away or something. And I'm not to that point. But the next one that's coming that I'm not to that point on is butterflies. And it's going to be, instead of the 4 blocks on top of each other, it's going to be like a 4 patch. So they're going to be big when you put them together. Probably 36 by 36, so not that big. Maybe 40 by 40. I don't know yet, but they're going to be butterflies. And those designs are coming in, and then like the mini butterflies and some other things. So that's coming along, and then I have some other series in my head. So anyway, a local quilt shop did ask me for my card for long arming, so I'm hoping that I can get some more of that. I am still looking for someone to do some piecing for me, because a lot of my I don't have a lot of time to piece quilts, and I don't have a whole lot of time to test all of my patterns, because the patterns just keep coming so quickly. But anyway, I have designed some things I'm very happy with. I'm still continuing to work on my Year of Doom, which is slower than I wish, but there all these things that I have been working on all these months, I do work on every week. I just don't make enough progress to show you or brag about. So anyway, that's where I stand. I feel like I am. I don't know where I feel. What I feel. I'm hoping that I have found my corner of the sky, and this is something I can do forever now, and not have to go back to working for someone in my house or working in an office. So, like I said, it's something I've wanted to do for many, many years, but something I've been actively working on for 2.5 years, and I'm just ready to do it. So I've got 1 more month, and here I go. So anyway, that's what I'm up to. That's my newest design. I can't show you all my designs. I'll be on here every day, but I will let you know as I release them. And again, if anybody's got any tips they learned of maybe even things not to do in getting a website, I'd appreciate that. And I'd love to see what you guys are working on. Bye.